Så I dag tenkte jeg vi kan snakke om adjektiv. Yay! Adjektiv alltid morsomt å snakke om. Adjectives are always fun to talk about. Så nå skal vi begynne. Ok, så nå har jeg I alle fall en kopp her. En grønn kopp. Okay. I have a cup here, a green cup. Ok, så vi sier for hansjen og hunsjen, så sier vi bare grønn. Men hvis det var interkjønn, så vil jeg si et kopp, en grønt kopp, men det stemmer ikke. For eksempel, jeg kan si et grønt tre. I can see a green tree, and then I would put a T in front of that. So for grønn kopp, green cup without any extra. And if I have a green tree, then I would just say grønt with a T after the N. Okay? And if I have a feminine word like a kanne, a can, or a watering can, then I would add just stay the same as the masculine, grønn kanne. But if I have several cups, grønne kopper, oh, this is not green, I know, but if let's say they were both green, then I would say grønne kopper with an E at the end, and I will double the N. Okay, so that's pretty, yeah, so just a standard rule for adjectives. Masculine and feminine have the same, and it always, okay, and then you have neuter, you add a T at the end of the adjectives, and then when you have plural, you add an E. That's the general rule. Of course, you have some exceptions to the rule, like with any language. So here I just have some examples. I'm just going to explain. Here we have et glass. Vad ska jag säga för något? So that would be neuter. So I can say this is, let's say it was red, but it's not, I know. So I can say ett rött glass. Okay. If I have several. Röd glass with an E. I have a feminine word. Ei klokke, a clock. So that would of course be rød klokke, or plural. Røde klokker. Okay. Red clock, or red clocks. Okay, so la oss snakke om litt regler. Let us talk about some of the rules with adjectives. Okay. So let me see here. Oh, I lost it here. Okay, so we're going to go to some of the things I've written about adjectives. Okay. Hopefully you can see this okay. And hopefully it won't stop in the middle of anything. Hopefully not. Okay. So I'm hoping you can see this. So we'll just go on. Okay, so here we have adjektiv. Det says som regel et adjektiv direkte eller indirekte knyttet til et substantiv eller et pronomen. So what that means is that usually an adjective is directly or indirectly related to a subject or a pronoun. Okay, so you will see that. So here we have an example where it's directly to a subject. Et nytt hus, and hus is neuter, so then you would have nytt tt there actually. Okay, two t's. Okay, but it can also be direct. Adjective can also be to predicate, predicative, or it can be indirectly with a subject or a pronoun. For example, vi var trøtte, we were tired. Okay, so there you see trøtte, because you have we is plural and it goes to the we. So then you would have to add the e, trøtte. Okay. Eksempler på, and then here you have some examples of where it goes to the subject, substantive. Okay, so here we have the masculine, ny, hot. Okay, and the feminine would be the same. So they have examples of that. Here we have to the neuter. Et nytt menneske. So there you add the tt there. Okay, and there you have a feminine word. Ei fersk kake. Okay, so that would be just the same. There, F-R-E-S-K, and then if you add the neuter, et ferskt brød, so you add the T. And then we have plural, noen gamle tanker, and here you have an E at the end. So all these words mean, a ny hatt means a new hat, et nytt menneske, a new person, ei fersk kake, a fresh, or bread, fresh bread, or I mean cake, not bread. Ei fersk kake means a freshly baked cake. Et ferskt brød, freshly baked bread. And then noen gamle tanker, some old thoughts. And then we have some examples of here where it's directly, it goes with the pronoun, pronomen. Okay, so here we see lille meg. Meg is the pronoun, and there we have the adjective lille. And then jeg liten, so liten goes to jeg. Okay, so some examples on that. Okay. Just gonna make this bigger here. Okay. So here we just have an example of just showing you the rules for the adjectives. Okay, we have god, so we have hanskjønn, hunnkjønn, and interkjønn. Masculine, feminine, and neuter. And this is singular entall. So we have examples here. God, god, godt. And for the plural, gode. We have norsk, 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 norske. And I want you to notice for norsk, it stays the same for all the genders except for the plural part of it. We have ekte, 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 ekte is the same for all, even the singular and the plural. Okay, oppskjørtet, 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 and the same thing there. And then for the plural is oppskjørtede, eller, el stands for eller, or oppskjørtete. Okay, and then we have makaber, makaber, makabert, so there you have the T, makabre, and then you add the E. Lunken, lunken, lunkent, lunkne. Okay, so here you see the T at the end of the neuter, interkjønn, and the E at the end of the plural. So I just want to say again, the general rule is that you add a T after the adjective in, add a T at the end of the neuter adjective, and then add an E. Okay, but we have some rule breakers as we can see down here. Norsk, ekte, oppskjørtet, makaber, lunken. They're all rule breakers, I would say. Okay, so here just something a little bit about rule breakers. So here we have adjective that end in E that doesn't have a, it's tryklet, so it has this, I can't remember what the English word is, but it's just got a light, that it's not very, you don't notice the sound of it that much, but it's there. Then you don't change it at all through, or any of the genders, or if it's plural or singular. So you say stille, quiet, vann, waters, okay? And then when you use presens participle, then you don't change the adjective either. Example, dansende gutt, dancing boy, okay? And these adjectives do not get a T when you have indefinite form or when it's singular neuter, interkjønn, okay? So adjectives that end on ig or lig do not change, okay? And they don't get a T for neuter nouns, and they don't for when it's in it's singular, okay? So I'm not talking about plural here, I'm talking about singular. For example, et hjertelig møte, a very warm meeting where you meet somebody and it's a really nice meeting. Then you do, like here, et hjertelig, no T there. But if you were to put this in plural, hjertelig, then it would have an E. Okay. And then also adjectives that where you're talking about nationality, and a lot of those will end. Then you don't. Yeah. So if you're talking about nationality, there will be no change in the neuter either for the singular. So you just say norsk. So it'd be norsk man, Norwegian man, norsk dame, Norwegian lady, norsk flagg, Norwegian flag. But if you make it Norwegian flags plural, then it would be norske flagg. Okay. And then we also have adjective that end in sk. Okay, and they also do not get a t and when it comes to neuter and singular. So you can just say et praktisk plagg, a practical piece of clothing. And then you also have adjectives that are just one syllable, that you have sk. So here we have et trolsk smil, so you don't add the t there. And then also adjectives that end in a strong a vowel that has a accent on it. It's really strong. You get double t when it's neuter and singular. So for example, et grått hus, a gray house. So those are just some of the rules I would say there. Okay. So that was a lot of different ones there. We're gonna go back to something here just a minute, and I'm gonna see what kind of messages I got from you guys here. So I just have to go back to mine. Here, there I am. Okay, so I see I have some messages. Hopefully you can see this. Okay, so I guess those are the general rules for adjectives. You've probably heard this many times. I don't know if you have any other questions, but otherwise I guess I will say bye for today, and I will be doing a live stream again soon. So yeah, so remember, just the general rule about adjectives. For nouns, you have let me see. Okay, for masculine and feminine, you just use the same. Okay, and for neuter, you add a t. For plural, you add an e. So, okay. Have a good day. Take care. Bye.